Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Bella. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Darren. Nice to see you. We have the challenge today, results, and a new one. It's good to see you're all here. This is the challenge that we were doing, the pirates. Just straighten up the iPad. 2 seconds. Yeah, about there, I think. Yeah, so we were doing pirates. Now we have a few entries today, so I'll go through them. And then we'll get on to our next challenge. Just turn this one off and remind you that I was doing, I forgot what his name was. Is it Poser or something? Captain Poser. And I did really badly on the hair. So I'm hoping that I've redeemed myself a little bit. And that video is on my YouTube, on the non-one's YouTube. Because there will be something called Extra soon to come. But it's on the normal YouTube for now. So let's go through everyone else's entries. So anything pirate, this one you may recognise. I put it in because he did it just before I released the competition, and I just thought it was too good not to include it. So I said to him, I'll include it. It was an awesome job. And coming from personal experience, I know how hard that deck would have been to do. I have tried doing it in the past myself. Very hard thing to do. So yeah, congratulations, Bobby. That is awesome. We look at Bella's one, which is 2 characters on the island. Very cool. And then we got Dawn's one last, which is this one. I love how you got the command controller in there. Sorry for that. Yeah, that is seriously cool as well. Look at that tree. That's gotta be an asset, or did you do that? Because that is amazing. Oh, Stout. That's what it is. I was like, that is like, wow. So yeah, it's still really cool though. I love the water effect as well. Is that like a brush or something? Speaking of which, I got to redo some brushes at some point to do water. And that will be awesome. Yeah, it's a brush. I thought it looked like a brush. It's a very cool one. So yeah, we got 3 entries for our competition. We'll go back through them. We got Bobby's. We got Pirate Chef. And then we got Bella's, which are Pirate Island. And we got Dawn's, which is a pirate scene, shall we say. It's like an island with a boat and stuff. Yeah, so much detail. Absolutely. So, should we go Bobby 1, Bella 2, Dawn 3, and who should we vote for this time? They win. Yeah, Darren, that's such a good answer. You love 1 and 3. Oh yeah, anything but your one kind of thing. It's like your own one. So yeah, Darren, it's down to you already, because Bella and Dawn are going to pick each other. So yeah, Darren, you get the deciding vote, mate. 1, 2, or 3? No. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. That is one of the hardest positions ever. Prepared to be hated. I don't know. I'm like trying to think. I mean, Bobby's is really good, but it was before the competition. Bella's is awesome, and it's got our favourite name and things, and it's a really hard decision, this one. And Dawn's is epic, so it's like, it's really hard. Should we say Dawn and Bella won? Both of them? Both win? Like a joint win between these two? As Bobby's not here, unfortunately. Just shrink them down so we can get both on the same page. Shrink that one to that side, and Dawn's one to this side. Slightly different sizes. There we go, makes it harder. But yeah, Bella and Dawn all wins, yes. Absolutely. I will get that put up on the website as a double win. Congratulations, Bella and Dawn. They're both really good. You try again. Yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles, because they are just too epic to choose either one. So yeah, it's all about taking. No, that's loser talk, Dawn. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do love names as well. That's welcome. That parrot. Very cool. All very good. So, shall we go on to next month's challenge? Was that noise too big? Ugh. Or are you saying nose too big on the name? I think for a name, that's about right. Because they do have those kind of features, don't they? But yeah, congratulations to both of you. I will put that. Oh, I said I'd do it last time. I'm sorry, I did forget. So I'll put up both last month and this month's on the website. I had so much to do. I was like, man, I will get that done. So let's get on to our next challenge, which I think is going to be an interesting one. Hopefully, September. Now I've put what have I done still? I've put a black box on it for now, so that I can just turn off the black box and reveal it. So what do you think it's gonna be? What would you like it to be? It's killing me to show you. No idea. Something easy. Well, it depends how you look at it, though. You could choose something rather easy off this one, or you could go for something with loads of detail. Up to you. So, without further ado, I'll turn this black rectangle off and reveal that we're doing the farm. So, anything off the farm. Do cows, sheep, pigs, chickens. But then you could do things like the tractor, or the farmer himself, or an apple tree, or you know what I mean, you could just make it as difficult as you want, or as easy as you want. You could do the barn itself, some kind of I forgot what this is called. Is it corn? Oh my goodness. Looking forward to this. Yeah, good. I can't wait to see your entries. The chunky guy. this one. That's a good entry, Bella. So yeah, you could do something like this, or anything you like, really. Is there? Oh yeah, there is a cow. Oh, they ain't very chunky there, but it is cool. So yeah, you could either go for cartoon or more realistic, or somewhere in between. All depends what you want. And then, talking of which, do we want to do some more of Captain Poser, or do you want to work on something off the farm? You need to start. Yeah, not like the day before. As usual. It's like, oh yeah, that thing. I'll do it now. I know what you're like. Yeah, something on the farm. Anything really. The heart's right in the way you're coming. I can't see. It's like something on the farm to. I don't know. The heart's right in the way. Us off. That is just like, what? Oh, to kick us off. And don't look. Because I just couldn't see. That heart's right in the way. So yeah, Dari, you could just take a picture and join us on the challenge. Yeah, it could have been ever so. Although I think it would have kicked her off for that, because the bot's really sensitive. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so do we want to go back to Captain Poozer, or do we want to do something off the farm for today? Because I have both, if you know what I mean. Some off the farm, okay. So let me show you what I've been. Well, Bella will recognise this straight away. So this guy here, I'll just bring him out so we can see him. And Bella will probably recognise this because it was from one of our businesses that I drew. But I've put milk in his hand as the. And I just thought it's mostly done, so we could carry on doing the shadows and things if you want to. Yeah, Tufton, that is the one. Yeah, exactly. He had like a gun in his hand or something. I got rid of it and put milk in his hand. So. But yeah, it's all colour flatted with the new 3D styles. So we just get on with doing the shading and highlights. It'll actually just want me to totally start again. I'll do a quick sketch now. That's up to you. But I just thought he was too good to not to. So I'll leave that in your hands. I've never got that with a good something. I don't know. Oh, now I can see it. I never got that good with the big machine. That is the chunky cow above. And Dylan, sorry, what do you say? It's probably the way I talk. I'm really sorry. So yeah, Villa used to have a business doing, I think it was rugs. And oh, you said it's up to you. I was saying, do you want me to do this cow, or do you want me to do a new sketch? I don't mind. I just thought it's almost done. We could just get on with the shades and highlights. Either. I'll do this cow for now because he's almost done, and then I'll get on to something else. So I'm gonna start with the horn up here. I have to try and find it in the layers. Be in the head. Is it that one? Yeah, that one. What's that? New would be good, but this is good too. I'll do both, but not today, obviously. But I will do a new sketch for next time. And we'll finish off Captain Poser in my own time, and it'll be one of the extra videos, which I will explain in due time. But yeah, I'll make it like anything that we don't quite finish it off. I'll make 2 versions, a time-lapsed quick one, and then an uncut full one, so that you can get both whatever you want. Just to give an example, the hair today, I time-lapsed that to about 5 minutes, but it was 45 minutes if it was uncut. So it's like whatever you want, really. Yeah, this is great. More ideas. I'll paste up in the club, like some references and things of stuff that what I would like to do. Doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do it. So I was gonna do this horn. As you can see, there's more shade towards the bottom than the top. We could change that by going to the fill tool and actually change where the shadow is going to be. Yeah, we want it sort of like just around the bottom, like this. Not on the top, but not fully like that either. So we're going to stretch out a little bit. Right there. Yeah, I think that's about right. And then we're going to do the usual. So we're going to go to our pencil tool, insert inside. And then first one we'll do is this swipe down here and around. Just so we can get that bomb piece. We'll go to our FX into styles. And then just choosing one that's a bit darker. Typical way and go on. That wasn't, yeah, it is on shadow. And we not got a darker grey then. Don't want to go black. Might have to do it this grey and then do another grey afterwards. So we got to be underneath all those lines. So this layer has got to come underneath all those lines, like so. And then you would just go to FX, into our golden blur. I always do scaled object as well. It's like a habit, or it's a good habit to have. Now it's not quite dark enough. In fact, what I'm going to do is this one is just going to be one colour. And this kind of darky grey colour. Right there. And the top, like, what would you call it? This plane here will actually have a light on. So I'll do that next. and technically this under here will have a light as well. So we'll do the top bit first. So just coming into there. Let's see what we got now. FX styles. Guns highlights. Yeah, if we got a grey, that'll do. Yeah, we're gonna have to use that one. And then I always go over there, I don't know why. But we want golden blur. And just to raise the golden blur just so it looks a bit brighter on that side. We also want to do that on the bottom piece. So we'll go to our pencil again, and then just on this edge here, very, very lightly. We want literally just on the edge, and we'll go back to our style, pick that grey again, and then we're gonna have to adjust some of these now so it's not so thick. It's literally just by the edge. If it'll let me grab it. I'm just trying to get it just on the edge, like so. That's a bit thicker in some areas. Doesn't help when that clicks off like that. So we just want just that edge, and we'll make that a bit skinnier as well, so that when we do our next bit, which is golden blur, it will hopefully just be just that edge, which it is. And as you can see, it starts looking round, and that's what we want, is for it to be round. Up to the other horn, it's much more 3D. So we're gonna do the other horn the same. I'm gonna try and cheat. Can I just duplicate that horn and move it to the other side? And put it wherever the other horn is. Oh, if it'll grab it. And where's the other horn? Just here. Just line up with the other one. And bait there. Now we can just get rid of the other one. Like so. And then we got two very nice horns for the guy. Very cool. And what we call rim lighting on base. So that's awesome. This hair in the middle, can you see there's a line? We don't want that line. So we're gonna find that next. And this hair. And we're gonna change that fill because that's what's causing that line. One way or the other. I think it's this. Oh. It does help if you actually click on the thing. I think it's about there. Can you see that line just about disappearing? You just gotta play around with it until it's gone. Yeah, I think it's about there. You could get into transparency and really get rid of it. Like this. Oh, if it would grab the middle. And there we go. So you can even see the line. That's what we want. Does the hair section need to be outlined? It can be, but I'm gonna try something else. But the only thing is, it might do that line. And that's what we don't want. In fact, I was gonna do inner shadow on it, but now I'm just gonna go to our inside and do actual shadows. So we'll do one across here, and we got a brown shadow, yeah, by there. Might have to have a little play with some of these, like as in get rid of a load, like that, and then curve it a little bit, yeah, like that. And we're just gonna have to adjust this one. Yeah, just so it's about there. But now when we go and blur that one, it will get better. Like that. And then we'll just duplicate that and put it down to the next layer. You want to go just in between the two. So I'm gonna have to adjust the needs. So we'll grab this one, put it here, we'll have that little bit of a bend. So yeah, about there. And then we'll do it again to the next one. If I put an outline on just that hair, it would look really odd. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And for this one, we're gonna have just darker. Get these lined up, if it would. Come on, damn you. It's so far away. It's really hard. Like that. In fact, that looks better than the other two. So I'm gonna go edit, copy, and then get these two, and go edit, paste style, so that it matches. And then you can see it's much better. That makes sense. Oh, does it have an outline? That's a good point, I think now. Let's have a look. No. I didn't think it did, but I was unsure, he said. I think it's the blue making it look like it does, but it doesn't. What we could try and get away with the head is the inner shadow. So we'll grab all these and put the effects of inner shadow on. Might not work, but we'll give it a go. And we'll make it that dark brown. So we'll make it this brown. And then we'll make it slightly darker. Oh. Thank you very much, Star. 133. That's awesome. I'm just trying to think what I was doing, because that always puts me off. Quite needs the effect to be is it this one? I think that's a base opacity. Yeah, it's the radius, that's what we want. But it's not doing what I want. I want it to be more in. We'll have to do it manually, because that is not quite good enough. But it'll do for a sec. I'm just going to add to it. So we're going to go to our pen tool, and I'm going to draw, insert inside, draw just underneath these eyebrows. That's just nose, and all of that section basically. So I'm just going to adjust the nose, if it would go, yeah. Just having to do all these. And on this side. Now when we actually just get to go just where this line is. So in fact we could probably have less nodes thinking about it, but we'll go with this for now. We'll try and use that line as the guide. So about there. And now we're gonna go slightly darker if it would work. So no, that's too dark. Let's try a bit lighter. Let's grab that right. Then go slightly darker. We don't want it too dark, that much. Now we're gonna use our friend, which is the golden blur. Just here. Yeah, that's starting to look a bit better. Just around the eyes, I'm gonna get even darker. So, and go back to our pencil tool. Yeah, just around, including these lines here, around the eyes. You'll have to just nodes anyway. Look how many nodes there is. I thought they fixed this. Affinity. So we'll get rid of some of these. That is crazy amount. So now that we got just 4, let's get this right. Trying to grab the handles. About there and about there. I don't know why this particular one has gone sharp when it needs more smarter. Why is it still sharp? Now it like jumps between the two. See that? That is very strange. Very odd. Affinity weirdness. Have you got the stabler? I don't know actually. See. No stable. That's probably why. Yeah, good point though. I'll put the stabler back on for the next one. But yeah, that is a very good point. You should have a stabler on all the time. Because my hand's too bad. I'm gonna go even darker with this one. So, right there. Now golden brown. On my throat. Yeah, well. And then hopefully we can get away with just duplicating that. Taking it to the other side. Just shrink it down a bit. We need to match the other side. This line. And get it to equal this line. Like that. Yeah. That looks way better. I'm just gonna duplicate that again and move it to over here. But I'm gonna make this a lot lighter. Right there. And really go and blur it out. Go into this one. Really go and blur. This there looks a little bit lighter, just on that bit where the cheek sticks out. So that's looking better. Now, underneath the eyebrows and that bit of hair, there would also be a shadow. So going back to our pencil tool and drawing those in now. So we want to go just under here. Yeah, that is gonna make such a difference. Thanks for that, done. Just gonna change this to sharp, and we want to get it to go just underneath the eyebrow, and try a dark brown. And that might be a bit too dark, but we'll give it a go. And in fact, just get rid of that one. About there, I think. We'll try that. So we're gonna go to our ghost blur now and see what that does. Oh no, that's not doing it. Gaussian blur. Why has it got a streak now? Get rid of that streak. Try Gaussian blurring again. That's a bit better. Another mini word that's on the stream. And that works quite well. So I'm just gonna duplicate that and just move it onto the other one. Like there. Now adjust the needs. So it matches this one. By there. Yeah, that's about right. And duplicate it again. And move it just on this hair now. Now this hair is more off the forehead than everything else, so we're gonna have that slightly off. And if it would let me just there, where'd it go? This one. So we want it right there. We don't want that bit at all. But yeah, so it looks like it's created a shadow on the head. Also, I'm glad you're finished. Hopefully. Don't say that till it's done. I hate not finishing. That's why I was like, we're gonna have the extras video so that we can finish something. So like, put our lips on here. What we want is for it to match up with this. Now, we could go in that menu and convert to curves, but we can also just press this button here. Looks like a triangle. Oh, but I'm actually on it. So this one here looks like a triangle. It's basically the same as convert to curves. This might be too dark actually for this. So I'm gonna get this color and now go dark from there. Now you can see how far I was on the lines. Pretty far. Yeah, right there. And then I'm gonna, I always go there. Silly sausage. Go to our Gaussian blur and see how that looks now. Yeah, I think that looks about right. But this inside the nose, where is it there? It needs to be darker on one side. So I'm gonna go to our fill tool. If it would go to the fill tool, this one isn't. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna go to a linear and have it so that it's darker on the inside. So just thinking what colour. We'll go that colour, but we'll have it really dark on the side. Right there. Yeah, I think So when you're this zoomed in, it don't look right. But when you zoom out here, then it starts looking right. The outside shot is too dark, I see now. So let's get back here and make this a little bit lighter. Yeah, right there. You want it to be really subtle, but read correctly when it's out like this. A couple more bits on the head to do. Going back to our nose, we're going to be inside again, and with the pencil we're going to have something that comes off here but goes back up that line. I'm going to have to adjust the knees because my hand is too bad. Yeah, completely up this line. If I could grab the handle. I'm just going to delete that now, because we just want just like that. And this needs to be that same, that colour. So I'm just going to pick it from here and put it in there. It needs to be underneath that line. So right here. And then we're going to golden blur. Put it on scale rotate. And just golden burn that out. So right there. And the same goes for this line here. So I'm going to go duplicate and just spin it around. Put it down. Flip it around. No. Then click away from it apparently. I don't want to do that. What is going on? Right. Can I select please? No, I don't know why it's gone that way. I think I flipped it round too many times or something. Because, oh, no, not that. This is really giving me jips to hit now. So we just want it on here. So we'll have to get used to doing the nodes. So right there now. And there we go. That's looking better. Can you see the base has already made this part lighter and this part darker, which is what it needs to be. So we don't have to do that because the base took care of that. There is going to be the tiniest little strategy around this face because it's kind of on the face. So going back to the face itself, doing some more to make sure we're inside. Use the pen tool, and we just literally want around here. Now I'm probably gonna have to adjust the nodes because I'm really bad. So yeah, we just want that piece there. Nodes. Right. We're gonna have to adjust it tiniest little bit. Like that. Yeah, I think that's about right. Right there. Yeah. Now, where did I put that dark brown? Let's just take off here, shall we? Now I'm dark enough. Let's go with that one. That's golden blur and see what happens. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Can you see how subtle these things are? It's very subtle, but it makes a difference. Now this part of the face also comes down here, so we're just gonna put that same. In fact, let me just drag these nodes down. So he's making another shape. Just like that. And in fact, you can't really see it, but that bit is over that bit. So I'll put that into there as well. So there we go. Now, let's start it right. These sticky out hairs would have some shading. So I'm going to go to those next. So using the fence tool again. And the light is coming down, so it would be this bit now. Make that a dark colour. And Gaussian blur. See what it looks like. So it's just testing. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to duplicate it and make it go to the next one. Right there. That's just the nodes so that it's the middle. In the middle. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. And then we just need one more. So duplicate that and move it down to this one. And it just needs, yeah, that's very, so, that's looking cool. I mean, look at his head up to the rest of the body. It's like such a difference. So, are we done with it? I think we're pretty good. So let's. I'm just the mouthpiece. I'm always never done. Right. So this mouthpiece, wherever it is, where's the mouthpiece? So here. Yeah, this red piece would have just a linear on it, so getting more dark towards the end, like say. This keeps like pressing. I do want to press it. I don't want that bright really. So I'll change that to less bright. Yeah. Right there. And that's right. In fact, if we do this even darker, like that, so it looks like it goes inside the mouth. Oh wait, hang on. Just reading this. I thought, should the colour of the nose not be as quite as exact the colour as there? Oh yeah, it is, so it is. I will change that now. I didn't realise. I was just being too quick with it. So yeah, this one. Let's make it even darker. And this one even darker than that. Just not doing it, is it? They've got to be complete black. Yeah, I think that's about right. It's very difficult to see from this angle. This is like so far away. You don't believe. Where was I? Oh, at the mouth. So the teethies. Let's go to teethies, wherever they are. So this piece here, it would actually be more red towards the gum and more white towards the bottom. So again, we just need a linear. So we'll just use a linear, and we'll make this more red up here. Tiniest bit. And this more white down here. And we'll make the white more visible and the red less visible, like that. So, are we done now with that? I keep like adding more and more. I think we are. So onto this body. Now this shirt gonna have lots of creases and things. So let's go with this side first, and we're gonna go with our pencil and insert inside. Now this is gonna be the darker. This will be a mess at first, so a bit darker. And what goes in blur is always trust the process with this. And there we go. But the top piece will be more lighter. So as you get that particular piece and put it up here, change the node to it a little bit. So we want it to go just along here. Yeah, about there. But we want that to be lighter. It's like gonna be the slightest thing. We need to do that all the way down with all the little creases and folds. This is gonna take a while. So firstly I'm gonna start with the shadows and duplicate that, and maybe take it from the other side. So flip that over the side, and then do it out to this one, right there, and get that light, because I can never tell. And it's gonna be just on top of this one, right there. Now it looks too light. Typical. Have to re-darken it though. So let's try the other one, that colour. Do this one up here. With just a little bit. I think it's about right. I have to adjust the nose themselves. So it's on this one. It's because it wasn't designed for folds as such. So we need to make sure it is now by adjusting these nodes. Grabbing this one, and we'll change that to sharp. You have to have a roll play with it to make it look right. The other thing is, his body sticks out, so it kind of like does that. It's hard to explain, but we basically, actually, I'll show you another way of doing it. Hopefully it works. So we're gonna go into our layers panel and into our groups, but we're not gonna group it. We're instead gonna make it a mesh, and then grab these now and move it out slightly, like that. On this bit, we'll go in slightly, like that. I hope that makes sense. But But yeah, it's like its chest will be out, but its stomach will be in. I know what I mean. And the same on the other side. So grabbing this one, we're gonna do the same mesh warp again. So this time it's gonna stick out more this way and come back in just underneath, right there. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to see. Now then, these are like rips and things, or meant to be, but it's not looking quite like rips. It's again kind of like ovals. So we're gonna have to deal with that. Get back to this one and go to the actual. Oh, go to the actual item like this. The item. Oh, it's because in the warp. I was like, why isn't that lined up? So we actually want is for these to be sharp, because tears are not rounded, they are sharp. Probably gonna go a bit silent because I'm concentrating so much. It'll start looking right now. I think it's gonna need a lot more. That's what it is. But you see what difference it makes to like soft, if you like. And then the other side, yeah, like picked in like this. You just try showing you what I mean. Let's go with this piece up here. So let's go. That one is sharp, like this. Just like that. And then the light and dark, and wherever they've gone, the inside here, will actually go from end to end. So, like that. And like that. It's hard to explain. And we need a light piece just going across that top there. So let's get this piece to duplicate that. Let's bring it down here. That's just nice. Very difficult to do on stream this. Kind of like want it to be wavy, you know? I know I mean, but I don't think it's gonna do. It's like, I think I'm gonna have to redraw it totally, because that's not quite right. So leaving that for a second, let's go on to these arms, because that is going to be too confusing for another day. So let's start with this arm then. So as we can see, the flat there, or the fill, let's give you a more lighter piece right there, which is about right. But it looks too flat for me. See, the rest of the arm is just kind of like one colour. So we need to completely redo that. So we're gonna do this bit just here, a little very lighter. So right there, and we'll golden blur. I don't know why I'm going over that side. I hate pressing wrong buttons. And what it doesn't do what I want it to do. So like that. And then we want the rest of the arm to be more 3D if you like. So we're going to go to pencil tool. Now we're going to draw in something that comes along there and back out, and make that a darker brown. And let's go to this brown, but we want it darker, and we want it actually inside the arm. In fact, we want that inside the arm as well, but especially this piece. Now we're just going to adjust the nose just a little bit. You can tell when I'm really concentrating, I get quiet. But yeah, basically we want it to be right on this fold, if you like. But when we go and blur it now, it should start looking more roundish. And then we add like the same kind of thing, but lighter. It's just the process. This is the same over and over. We don't want it to go up that bit now. We just want it to be just on this edge. So I'm going to delete those nodes, because we don't want it going up there now. But we do want it to go just along this edge. Very, very tiny on the edge. And if I would let me select the handles. That's it. The thinner on the edge, the better. It's already got golden brown out there. Very strange. Did I duplicate or something? It's already got the effects on. But yeah, that's starting to look more rounded. So we want to do that exact same thing, but on this side. So we go away with just copy these, they duplicate, and spin it around. Gonna have to delete some of these, obviously. Let's put some extra dates first, and get rid of the rest. We don't want these. No, we do want these, but we want it to be more in. Like that. No, is that the shadow? That is the shadow. So we do want that. We'll get rid of that. And then we want this one, this one. Yeah, we want this to be the one that's up here. So it's kind of like a little line that goes across. And then just on the edge. Tiny little bit on the edge. And we don't want it to be across this much. right there. So I'm trying to get the muscle to look round. And it's just not quite doing what I want. In fact, I think what we're gonna have to do is move this one to the other side of this line. Shrink. Oh, grab that handle, put it back down. Maybe. Now let's see. Right on this side. Just deny a bit. So down here. About there. It's very subtle. It makes all the difference. And that shadow is too dark on this side. So going to, is it this one? It's too dark. And we'll just lighten it. And then this is too light now. It's like typical. And there we go. That's starting to look more better. So then we want to repeat that process there and there. I hope that makes sense. Because I'm going to have to go now. I will finish him in an extras video. So you will get to see it done. But yeah, that has been awesome. Thanks very much for coming. And I hope you learnt something off that. I'm not too sure whether you learnt too much, because I didn't do too much. But you know what I mean. And I hope you enjoyed our little milky cow. And I will draw something up for next time. To start like from scratch, basically doing the base and stuff. I won't do the sketch itself on the stream because I'm terrible. But yeah, we'll start from the colour flats and things. We'll rectify it. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I will see you in the next one.